Building Waters. We're here to do another Ask the Expert. A customer called me and told me that they had a high water bill. So that usually gives me a cue in regards to there's too much water usage. And what I like to usually check first is the toilet. A lot of times you have a running toilet. Let's go in and take a look at it. Come on. In this case, we're looking at the toilet. We're going to look at this toilet here. What we would do is we pull the cover, and we would look in this toilet. And we would see, in the event that if water was flowing into this tube should be lower than the water inlet. And the reason why is we don't ever want this tube higher, so the water level can be above this water inlet. That would compromise the water and make it non-potable. So it has to be short, and we want to make sure that the water level with this float device isn't overflowing like it is there. That does happen. Another thing that can happen with a toilet that is running is that if you look a little further in, come on a little closer. You see this is called the flapper. I'm gonna activate it. It pops up, and then look at it, closes itself down. Sometimes that has a tendency to not seal correctly. Water will dribble out of the toilet until it activates the float. The float will go down as the water is dribbling out of the toilet. And all of a sudden, when this realizes that the water's too low, it'll go on and it'll run the toilet. And then you look in there and you say, hey, everything's fine. What the heck's the problem? The way you usually find that is on a sound. What I like to do sometimes, I take a flat screwdriver or a pointy Phillips screwdriver, and I try to sink the blunt end of that screwdriver into my earlobe there. And what I try to do is, then I stick the other end, the pointy end or the screwdriver, and I stick it against the porcelain. A lot of times you can hear some trickling going on that you cannot see. And what happens is, and then you know, okay, that's leaking. That's telling me that the flapper at the bottom is leaking. So that's just a tip that I have for today at Building Waters. Semper Fi, we want to be your plumber for life.
Plumbing, heating, cooling, that's what we do. And don't forget refrigeration too. Building Waters, shed a teardrop of joy